Hi everybody, I'm in my mom's car right now. Anyways, I decided to do a quick video. I did a video before on going back on my diet and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to post that, but I wanted to talk to you a bit about what I'm going to do. I want to start a low fat, I keep saying low fat, a low carb diet, moderate protein, and pretty much high fat, which I'm not fearful of high fat. That doesn't bother me at all. What you really, well, for me, what I know that my body, I have PCOS, which I believe I have. I'm not diagnosed, but I have close to all the symptoms. It's an insulin resistant metabolic disorder kind of thing along those lines, kind of almost pre-diabetic. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I know I have that. And I know that carbs aren't really good for me. I've tried almost everything under the sun, as most people who have a weight issue. I have been on a weight loss journey with my friend. It took me, well, in the year, let's just say it this way, in the year that it took me to lose all the weight that I lost, which I lost about 40 pounds, my lowest was at 160. Well, let's just say it this way. I was at 214 and I got down to around 167 at my very lowest. And my friend lost half her body size in that time, in the same time that it took me to lose my weight. And I followed my diet just as closely as she did. In fact, I was like in competition with her, and I was including exercise and all this stuff, and she pretty much did not exercise all throughout her diet. She just mainly counted her calories, and she lost half her body size in the same time it took me to lose around however it was that it took me to lose. And I was hungry, I was not satisfied, I felt deprived, and I started to feel very depressed because I was cutting my calories lower and lower, and I was exercising and I was doing all this stuff, and I was very hungry, and I was like, if I have to eat this way for the rest of my life, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I feel like crying. I feel like tearing out my hair. I feel like dying. I felt so hungry. I felt like this is not the way that people should live their lives. So anyways, long story short, I couldn't do it anymore, and I gained all my weight back, and it just really made me feel depressed. Because my friend she was getting closer and closer to me, until finally I started gaining weight, and she passed me, and she was at like 170 and I was at like 180, and then I went from 180 to 190, 190, and then eventually I was at the 200s. So pretty much what I'm saying is that I want to start this diet because I know it's the only thing that's going to work for me. Based on all the research that I've made, I realize that this is the only thing, honestly. And I just want to really be true to myself and not lie to myself. I know everyone has their own opinions on certain diets and why they might work and why they might not work, but I generally think that there are groups of people that eat different ways and it works for them. You know, there's a science behind it. We just haven't tapped into it. There are tons of diets that may work, but you can't just sit there and say that it works for everyone. I've done the low carb and it worked immediately. I lost so much weight, but then I got kind of sidetracked and I stopped. So, I'm just going to go back on that. So, this is just a quick video, kind of me explaining to you guys, I guess, a little bit of why I want to do the low carb and why I think it'll work for me. And I'll do little mini weekly updates letting you guys know where I am, how I'm feeling, and what I've lost. So thanks for watching anyways. Bye.